So this is all of this is weed.
It's all marijuana.
And then are these different types of weeds?
Yes, for sure.
And how do you, I mean, are there different types of qualities?
Yeah, also these...
Can I take your face on the camera? Okay. What is your name?
Roland.
Nice to meet you, Roland. Roland is an artist living in the Ruigoord area, and I happened to meet him, and he's giving me some nice information.
These are the wheat plants that I grow here.
Okay.
This is already flower, so this is almost ready.
Okay. This is almost ready.
Yeah,
I see.
Of the big leaves.
Okay.
You hang them upside down. It dries for a few months.
Okay.
And you can smoke this.
I see. So these are not the ones that would have those poppy flowers kind of a stuff. Poppy seeds. This is not the same,
No,
right?
no.
Though that's different.
That is more for the red flower.
Yes.
They are more for opium.
Yeah, those are for opium. I see. Yeah. Got it.
Find that somehow.
Yeah. So opium is a different plant than the weed plant. Somehow I got confused, essentially. And then how many different types of weeds we have here?
There is actually three. Because
Three.
we have here the strain called Ruigoord.
Okay.
Ruigoord that has only been discovered about 20 years ago.
Okay.
And it is different from, for instance, the sativa.
Okay.
And I have here the indica.
Okay.
And these plants, they
Yeah, this
go
looks
with
different.
the season. Yeah, because this will only harvest somewhere October.
Okay.
But these, the Ruigoord, they come from Siberian plains.
Okay.
And they because they have more extremes in the amount of light they get.
Okay.
They don't give a fuck about how much light they have. They
I
start,
see.
They just say to themselves, 2 weeks of growing, and then I start flowering.
I see.
Yeah, and these go all the way to the end of the season.
Okay.
Very different. They act to the amount of light that they get.
I see. And does the rain affect them quite a lot, or do they need dry weather? Are they good in the rainy weather of the Netherlands in general?
The Netherlands is very good. Yeah.
Okay, but do they need a lot of sun?
For the growing stage, 12 hours of light minimum. Well, we make that easily.
Okay.
And then as we
So the
grow,
summer
yes.
period from spring onwards is better because then you have more sun.
But that's mostly for growing.
For growing, I see.
And there's less light.
Uh-huh.
So when we get to autumn,
Uh-huh.
they say, "Ooh, I have to survive," and then they start making flowers.
I see.
Yeah.
And then, so do these plants die after some time, or you
Yes,
can keep
1
on?
year.
Oh, it's 1 year.
Yeah.
And how tall it can grow?
About 2.5, 3 meters in the
I see.
Netherlands.
In the Netherlands.
When you go more south, they
Uh-huh.
become 4 or 5 meters high.
I see.
Yeah.
And do they have a lot of weed plantations officially in an organized way in the Netherlands?
Now that is just starting.
That is just starting, and it's legal, right? Essentially.
It's kind of legal.
Okay, I see. I
It's
see.
in between legal and not legal.
Okay, I have heard those stories of how that works. I see. Cool. I think we have some